My train of thought. All right, guys.
Perth, Melbourne, Brisbane, Sydney.
𝐀𝐝𝐞𝐞 Eat Review. Yulia, Kurt. You just heard it then. Adults only bubble show. Not in China. Perth, Adelaide, Melbourne, Sydney, Newcastle.
Yes.
Yes,
as
Brisbane.
Well. And in Newcastle, I must mention that we won the best show for Newcastle Fringe in 2025 for bubble show for adults only.
Congratulations. As I tell everyone that your show, when people go, oh, what should I see? What's something different? I say, come and see the Adults Only Bubble Show. Where else are you going to see this in the world?
Nowhere, as it
Nowhere.
turns
That's not
out.
even a question. So it's your last year of doing Adults Only Bubble Show. Tell people first what it is, if you can explain it, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, it's definitely the show that can't be explained. It's
No.
literally a high-skill, high-level bubble show, but aimed at a grown-up audience. That's really the guts of it. And no matter how many audience members have actually come and seen it, they usually end up sputtering their friends, you have to see it, you have to see it. What's it about? Everything. It's like,
Just
it's really
when you
hard to
think you've
explain.
got it worked out, they change it up and you go, what the hell am I watching?
Yes.
But you can't take your eyes off it. Who can, look at those guns, man. Who can take their eyes off Kurt Iulia? Oh, Jesus. I'm sucking in my gut right now. So, guys, why is it the last year of the Adults Only Bubble Show?
Well, it's been running for 10 years in Adelaide and Perth, and we just, there's not many shows in Adelaide Fringe that have been running that long. I'm struggling to actually think of any,
No.
except for some of the lineup variety
Yeah.
shows. Those are the ones that run that long because they mix it up every year. But we've changed our show about 3 or 4 times. We've never really changed the title that much, and it's just at that point where, I don't know, I think we've just got to call it. We've got to give these cities a break for you know, people need to miss us.
I mean,
Have
we're still
you-
coming back, but you know, with maybe something
Yeah.
else.
Have you
Maybe.
worked out how many awards this show has won over the 10 years?
I mean, we've
Like,
listed,
this is a good,
Yeah.
isn't that when I have to think about how many awards they won?
we've
You won a
got-
weekly award last year, I know.
I can't really remember
Yeah,
anymore.
no, they're on the flyers. So we've got Best Show
Get yourself a
Newcastle
flyer.
Fringe, Shortlist Best Circus Sydney Fringe, Weekly Award Best Variety Adelaide Fringe, Weekly Award Best Circus Perth Fringe, and there's about half a dozen more that I haven't actually got
Unprofessional.
on there.
That's and this is what I mean, guys. Like, you can say, oh, what's a good show to see? What's a good show to see? Go have a look at, read the flyer, and have a look at how many awards this has won, and that should be all you need to know to go see this show, because it's multi-award winning. You've changed it up 2 or 3 times, I reckon, over that. Oh my God, these phones are killing me, guys.
Just put it on silent, you're
Yes,
right.
yes,
That's all right. We'll keep going. We keep persisting. We'll even edit if we need to.
yes. Ooh, flight mode is the best.
Flight
It's like
mode
we'll do
is
like
the
we're
best.
flying, and then nobody's calling
So
you.
popular as well. Okay, this year, at the Garden this year, a little bit of a change of events. What can people expect?
Oh, change of events, and also we've added some new stuff. We've switched up a few new tricks. So even if you've seen it before, like if you've seen it 3 years ago, it's going to look quite different. If you've seen it 1 year ago, there's new stuff in there. We've got pole and bubbles,
Yes.
as in Yulia going up a pole and doing
All covered in bubble liquid.
Oh
yeah,
my
and
goodness.
doing acrobatics up there while bubbles are flying, as well as some
Every
new
night is
magic
different.
tricks.
It's
as
not
well
like
as-
a greasy pole, though. You don't grease up the pole with
No,
bubble
I'm
mixture.
trying to
You
make
know?
it as.
And just the show overall, like, because between now and last year, we've done it like 100 times. It's just gotten so much better, slicker, tighter. It's never going to look any better than it does right now.
There you
It
go.
really isn't. And we're not going to
Yeah.
do it again.
Again,
So
that's
it.
why you've got to go see it, guys. How hard is it to keep upping your game? Like, you guys are, I say, at the top of your game. So how hard is it to go, I need to learn something new, I need to do something different? It must be bloody hard.
I don't know, stuff kind of comes to us and we write lists constantly. You have ideas, they just go in a phone and or on lists. There's lists everywhere. And then sooner or later we just go, you know what, this trick could be better, could be bigger, could be stronger. Let's switch it out, let's try something different. And then
And at the end, just
it
give
looks
it a go.
not, yeah.
We will never be perfect, but just jump into the fire and figure it out.
Well, I
But
had
I
a
think-
friend who actually said, we're over in Sydney, she's a professional voice actor, very well to do, and she actually said, what you've created with your show is the physical manifestation of what bubbles actually do. Like, they're unreliable, they're chaotic, they go places, they amaze you, they surprise you. It's just, you've managed to wind that all up into this show that just captures the essence of what a bubble is. So that if you didn't put a bubble in there, you'd still go, this is about bubbles.
But that's what I was thinking about. I think I chatted to you last year or the year before, where you say, oh, sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night and scribble down an idea you have. Because, like me, this is me, boring me, I couldn't think of different things to do with bubbles, but you've turned them into squares and you've turned them into, I wouldn't say triangles, but like half-smoke bubbles. Really? Oh, that's fascinating.
It's not as impressive.
It does it? So it must be like some ideas you go, oh, this is going to be brilliant, but you can't get it working?
Yeah, no, there's stuff around that it usually comes up in rehearsals, so that stuff goes out the window.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes things that you want to go for are like Julia's hairnet bubble. Like that's one where we just did it and we thought there was more to it, but then she just did it, swung her head around with this net of bubbles throwing around everywhere, and it was just like this thing that just popped, and we just went, that's it, that's all you have to do.
Were you in the shower when you learnt that bubble trick or not? Were you showering?
In the rehearsal shed.
In the rehearsal.
Which you've seen?
Yes. Who influences you? Or who do you get influenced by?
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
I'm the muse.
Lots of other artists, like, because we watch so many other shows, and a lot of thing is when you're actually watching shows, you're sort of like watching someone, and every now and again people will do something on stage and you're like, oh, put a bubble in there and take the idea this far, you've got something really amazing going on. Because what usually happens is you'll see a lot of shows, and people probably do it with us as well, other artists, where you watch them and you're like, haven't taken that trick you haven't taken that routine through to its ultimate conclusion. So sometimes we'll see something, it'll be like a seed of the idea. By the time it ends up on stage with us, no one will ever recognise it from their show. Because it'll be full of bubbles and it'll go in a completely different direction.
But we also want to mention Miss Freebie, who also helped us a lot. She polished the show and all that, because a lot of scenes we were like, we build them, but we couldn't see what we were doing.
Yes.
So Miss Freebie, who was a legend in burlesque, just came and saw us and just like, do this, clean this, and then
I was thinking of you guys watching people like Looney Tunes cartoons, where you're watching people, but they turn into bubbles, and you're having a look how you can make it work. Maybe not. I'll leave that alone. They're looking at me like, what the hell's he talking about? Anyway, dates, times, venue, go for it, guys.
Okay, so we're on
13th of Feb.
which was last week.
Friday.
How'd that go?
Friday the 13th.
Really amazing.
Get the rust out?
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
No
the
rust.
audience loved it. No rust, but it was Friday the 13th, so, you know, we had
Lucky me, it's a lucky number. I keep debating this with you.
Really?
For me, yes.
Oh, okay.
Audience absolutely loved the show,
Ah,
but there
good.
were about 20 things they didn't know that went wrong, and then afterwards I was like, look at that, Friday the 13th, what do you know?
Ah.
Well, in
Interesting.
Romania, so 13 is a lucky number.
But this
Anyway.
is what I love about live shows like doing Unpredictable Bubbles, is how you save yourself from the, oh, this is an error, because you guys cover it up really well. You guys perform when something isn't working and keep it going. This is what I really admire about these two. In whatever show they're doing, they always manage to cover it up if there is, and you can't tell as the audience because it's so entertaining. Anyway,
You could probably tell, you've watched it so many times.
I love it. I love it. Like, I can never get sick of it, because I'm always watching, like, I still don't know how to, it's like watching Magician. I still don't know how they do it, but it's bloody sensational. So that's how I watch it. So when are you on to, guys? Sorry.
So, Tuesday the 17th, right now, tonight, 8:15 p.m, we are on every single night that the Garden is open, which is nearly every night of the Fringe, except for a couple of Mondays up until the 22nd of March, 17th of Feb to 22nd of March, 8:15 p.m. and 7:15 p.m. on Sunday, so you can get to work early.
A beautiful time slot as well, guys.
Oh my
as
God,
well.
and a beautiful tent, the one right behind us here. Oh
Now.
man, it is awesome. The oldest tent in the Garden.
Yeah.
It was their first tent, the Umbrella Revolution.
Final question, is your diet still consist of just coffee and protein bars?
It's not far off.
They're coming round to my house for dinner after the Fringe, and they're going to eat, and I'll video it to make sure they do. All right, guys, take care. Good luck with the show. Cheers.
See ya.